Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. Now, there is a lot of changing energy in the world, and it is affecting your life. So if you need a spiritual reading with a little extra guidance with astrology, then please feel free to click on the link below. It'll give you great insight into what is coming at your life personally. Now, here's the energy that is affecting your sign in general. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Two of Cups, which represent love and relationships, the King of Swords, which represents mental clarity and strength, the Tower, which represents a change of energy and perhaps a new beginning, and the Two of Swords, which represents the need to make a good decision. Scorpio, the card for the first week of the month is the Two of Cups. Now, this is the card of relationship, love, and passion. It reflects the energy of Venus and Mars, moving the energy of two people together so they can share in the gifts of love. Now, you may sense that there is the possibility of a new or a deepening relationship around you. However, there is also the possibility of the negative side of love sneaking through. So this can include misunderstanding, jealousy, and possessiveness. Don't do it. You may also have to be a bit careful with the darker side of lust. Woo! So as we look down into the astrology, we can see that the month begins with Venus up in the 9th house of your chart. And this is the house of understanding and ambition, trining Jupiter down in the 5th house of pleasure. So you may have an opportunity to spend time and share ideas with the most special people in your life. So let wisdom be one of the pleasures that you share, and that's one of the places that Jupiter is very strong. Now, one of the reasons for this is that there is Mars in opposition to Pluto from the 9th to the 3rd house. You must keep a balance between your energy, your ideas, and practical responsibilities. So keep your cool under pressure, and you may be able to experience a growth in the assimilation of knowledge and your ability to express it as well. As we move into the second week, the tarot card is the King of Swords. Now, this is a powerful energy that speaks to the intellectual energy that is floating all around us. We can feel tension in the air, though, as this king will abide no foolishness. He looks like a stern judge. He knows how to use power to command people and get what he wants to achieve. Now, the negative side of this energy can suggest conflict, as one energy will fight against its opposite understanding of the way things should be. So we must beware ruthless action and demeaning those who are different or weaker than we are. So as we look into the astrology for the second week, it begins with a new moon. The moon's moving up to the sun, and this is in the house of shared energy and intimacy. Yahoo! So you may be able to express your ideas and your feelings in a very deep emotional manner. And this can be very important as Mars is changing signs, moving into Leo and up into your 10th house of status. Now, his energy is action oriented, and he can help you with career projects, and he can also help you with your business reputation. So you must be a little careful, though, not to be too pushy, and you must know what you really want. Undisciplined action may upset your chance for success. The card for the third week is the Tower. Now, this energy suggests you need to reevaluate your place in life. There is a conflict between the status quo, as Saturn represents the current structure, and Uranus, which represents the chaotic future. We don't know where it's going. You will benefit by reviewing what you have built in your life and what you may need to destroy so the future may emerge from chaos. This is usually a difficult time, as people tend to want to maintain what they have and are somewhat afraid of going into the unknown future. So as we look into the astrology for the third week, this may be the most challenging of the month, as stoic Saturn in the fourth house, and that's the house of foundations, squares erratic Uranus in the seventh house, which is the house of coming before the public and your partners. So you'll have to be aware of your family responsibilities and the purpose of the activities that you share with others. You may need to limit your public commitments, or at least be careful with them. Now, this can be very true as expansive Jupiter, right down here, goes retrograde in your fifth house of pleasure. So this may be an important time to reevaluate the creative purpose of your life and what you really enjoy. Overindulgence and bad habits may need a little extra self-control. As we move into the fourth week, the tarot card is the Two of Swords. Now, this energy can suggest that we have some choices to make, and you may not be very clear on what is the best direction to take on your journey. There may be people and new ideas around you that you really don't understand. And if you don't understand it, you don't trust it. The good news is Mercury goes direct, which will help clarify things a little bit. However, and the bad news is that Neptune will go retrograde. And this can throw some rocks in the water of understanding, creating some waves. So as we look into the astrology, again, there's some easy and some challenging energy. Again, the good news is Mercury. He goes direct in Gemini and your eighth house of intimacy and shared resources. This will help clarify your ideas and the plans that you have with partners and perhaps with your investments. So reach out to your loved ones and start a deep, meaningful conversation. But do be careful not to confuse yourself, as Neptune will be going retrograde in your fifth house of pleasure. Pause and take stock of your need for pleasure and enjoyment. It may need to be redirected or temporarily put on hold. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.